Hi, my lovelies. How are you? I wanted to do an update before I go live. First of all, I want to start the video by saying how thankful I truly am. It means more than you can possibly know to have your support through all of this and realize that you guys saw me working so hard and watching me try everything that I could try to complete the job, and it's difficult as an artist because I've always completed a job for a customer. Even the one that I had a lot of trouble with last year, I wound up like starting her a brand new one from scratch, and I wanted that piece, that they were still getting a reborn, despite the way I was treated. Um, I tried to do better and not kind of go down to that level. There were times that I did with messages, because I wasn't at a place where I am now, spiritually and emotionally. Thanks to Pastor Stephen Furtick from Elevation Church, um, I listen to his clips of his sermon every day and his full sermons every Sundays. And I'm reading one of his books right now. And he's just so, it's like, he's also self-motivating, and he has a lot of my personality where you know, he has anxiety and he's not very trusting of people because how he's been treated. And so I kind of feel like a connection to him as my pastor, even though I've never met him. But if I ever go to a doll show in North Carolina, which I will when Trump's no longer in the White House, um, I want to go over to that church. Um, so anyway, I want to let you guys know of some changes that I had to make. So, some of the reborns that I said I was going to be painting, in the next line, well, some of them I put to the side because it's very important to me that my main goal is to get her fully reimbursed. That is my main goal right now. So when my mom and I got accepted together on a like card, like a credit card, but I have to wait for the physical credit card to get here before I can activate it and do a cash advance. I'm going to cash advance her 500 American. I know you guys thinking the interest, but um, I would just feel the interest doesn't matter to me as much as my conscience matters to me. And I would just feel a lot better if I was giving her something right now rather than nothing, because it's gonna take a few months to completely complete those two other reborns. So, because there's both of them will need rooting as well. So, I mean, I wanted to be able to give her something right now, and then I can give her the rest of it when those ones are done. So I have to go through my PayPal because I didn't charge her the full. Originally, she paid me 800, was to pay me 800 American, but I let her off on, I think it was 50 American on the stuffing and waiting because she was going to do that herself to save money on shipping. I will also have to return money that she sent me for hair, which is not very expensive for her. It's more expensive for me because of the. Um, and I found the receipt that came with Elena. So I'll be returning that money to her since she won't communicate with me to send her Yamababa as I agreed to do as a trade. But when there's no communicate, I'm not going to send. Plus, that envy person accused me of damaging Yamababa, which is a complete lie. I haven't even touched Yamababa since she was delivered from Bountiful Baby, because I have two Yamababas here. My sister has one, and then I have the one in the storage room that's been there ever since she came. So, yeah, so I'll be returning. She'll also be receiving the money for Elena, and which was 117 American 99. That's what it says. 117 on the receipt. And then I owe her for the import fee, which is not very much. It was pretty low. And I believe that's everything. But I'm going to go through my PayPal and I'm going to write down every payment she sent me, and including the receipt for Elena. And she sent me a screenshot on what the import fees were, so she'll get money back for that too. And I already had the hair here. It was one of my mom's for the first Allura that she bought off of the other customer. So I have it where she was sent me the money for the hair at the time. It's all in my PayPal. So the only thing that's not in my PayPal is the import fees and Elena. And like I said, I have the receipt for Elena and I have a screenshot of the import fees. So all of that will be returned to her. But if we're starting with pickles, so we're going with, I believe it was 800, or I don't think, because I remember it coming around 1,200 Canadian. Anyway, it's all in my PayPal. I'm going to write it all out. But as soon as that card gets here, I'm going to activate it, and I'm going to send 500 American to her PayPal. And I will feel so much better by sending her something. And then my goal is to get those two other reborns done, so I can pay her off. It'll only take one of them and not even the full price of one of them to pay her off. So so right now I'm working on June and air dry, because my customer who originally, she has Maddie paid off, but she asked me to put June ahead of Maddie. June isn't paid for yet, but she asked me to put June ahead of Maddie, so Maddie will get done when June is done. So June is being done in air dry. If you guys want to see me work on air dry, I work on her in the evenings on YouTube, because I want it all recorded so people can learn from it. Since I don't do a whole lot of air dry like I used to. In Heat Set, it's Elijah by Joanna Kazmierzak and Ellie by Irina Casablanca. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say her last name. And the Willow Cuddlehead for Terry. And the other two girls are almost done. The Tink and the Oakland is the one that's going to go up for sale. They're nearly done. I'm just have to do some powdering and then seal them and varnish them. I can't think of anyone else. Like, I'm not even working on my own baby right now. Oh, it was Lulu for my sister. That was the other one. All the other ones are put to the side until, because I really need to focus, because when I add too many, it takes me longer to get them done. So that's why I'm delegating myself here. So yeah, that's the update. Oh, and a lot of you guys were asking what was going to happen with Pickle. Well, I've decided, because of his injuries, and he did get more when I was stripping him. Pickle is going to go to my sister, but not until she is fully paid off. And no, I do not sell my kits separately unless agreed upon. I've never agreed to sell her Pickles separately if I don't paint him myself. So he will stay here. He's got too many injuries for me to sell. So he'll go to my sister because I don't think I could bond with him after this. But thank you.